Welcome back to We Read Wednesday. It's about 2:01 in the afternoon, and we're starting at page 201 as well. I'm on my lunch break, and let's get into this. Welcome to Below It. My name's Stacia. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for visiting while I read out loud to you. I'm not a professional, but I do enjoy reading books, so thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this story and coming back if you're a return listener and watcher. Participants: Anne Cho, Captain. David Torrance, General. Date 7/28/75. Timestamp 2:05. Briefing note: the command priority channel actually gets used by the commanders of the fleets here, as opposed to a pair of lovesick teenagers. Wonder will never cease. Chow A. Captain. You son of a bee, David. Torrance D. General. Excuse me? It killed them. All of them. I have it all here on file. Launch codes for the nukes. Orders for your Cyclone drones to take out their surviving shuttles. Aiden murdered over 2,000 people, and you're trying to bring it back online? Where'd you get those files? How long did you think you could keep this secret? You didn't think to mention your AI's judgment is so critically impaired. Where'd you get those files, Captain? I gave explicit orders that your technicians were to access designated areas only. What does it matter how I got them? My people are helping you get Aiden up and running again, and we have no guarantees it won't kill us all as soon as it becomes operational. Aiden is already operational. It was deactivated on my orders, and we're working to ensure it doesn't hurt anyone when we turn it back on. And that's supposed to comfort me? This is an act of espionage in a time of war. Do you realize the consequences? You are directly undermining the security of this fleet. I can have you and your entire command staff brought up on charges and shot. Page 202. Captain Cho. We are done, you understand me? My people are out. We are ceasing any operations to bring the AI back online until I have some guarantee it won't destroy us all at its earliest opportunity. I'm afraid I can't allow that, Captain. Lincoln will destroy us when it catches us, and I need your crews to bring Aiden online before they do. David, 2 days ago you were unwilling to let my people near your systems, and now you're telling me they can't stop? Is it any wonder I was reluctant to allow your people access, given the current circumstances? My crew are civilians. They're under my command, and I will not allow them to participate in an action that places my ship and personnel in danger. Then they're not civilians anymore. What? I'm conscripting your Comtech staff into the UTA, effective immediately. Oh, they're all been drafted. Civs. You will have them assembled on your main hangar deck and ready to depart in 30 minutes. A shuttle is being sent to get them. You can't do this. A full complement of UTA Marines. Excuse me. All of a sudden, my throat started getting itchy. I don't know why. A full complement of UTA Marines will accompany the shuttle and help escort your personnel back to Alexander. I would recommend you refrain from resistance. David, think this through, please. 30 minutes. Centrum Tenata, Torrance out. Page 203. After action report from First Lieutenant McCall concerning the command control incident aboard the Hypatia. 7/28/75, 6:58 shipboard time. Location: Wallens, Yulvanov Consortium Science Vessel Hypatia. Officer ident: Winifred McCall. She goes by Winnie, she goes by Fred, she goes by McCall. Winifred McCall. Rank First Lieutenant. At 2:07 shipboard time, on 7/28/75, Sigma Squad and I were scrambled to a Code Blue alert issued by Alexander Command Staff. Squad mustered in a timely fashion to Deck 146, where we were briefed by General Torrance. The boss looked tired, more tired than I can ever remember seeing him. Sitrep. Hypatia's Comtech crew had been forcibly conscripted into the UTA after unspecified act of espionage instigated by Hypatia officers. A shuttle was being sent to bring the conscripts back to Alexandria, where the tech-eng crew could keep closer watch on them. My boys were still jumpy after the incident in Hangar Bay 4, but my vets had more experience than the Alexander's other Marines, so we were up. Having lost McNulty, Henderson, Parker, Montano, and Anafini, I had no choice but to put my Carenza rookies in the firing lane. Corporal Sykes had been in a darker mood than usual since, excuse me while I clear my throat, Bay 4. If it was up to him, I'm sure he'd have flushed every civ in the fleet out in airlock. We're experiencing resistance, boss, he said. We're expecting resistance, boss. We're expecting resistance, boss. Yes, so the third one sounds about right. Negative, Torrance replied. These are civilians. They'll do what they're told. Still, you're packing hot ballistics. The chip heads are off limits, but if anyone else is stupid enough to get in your way, you be the push that makes them move. Sykes' smile put ice in my belly. Roger that, sir. Sir, I asked, aren't we there to pacify rather than neutralize? You are there, Lieutenant, to bring back personnel vital to the fleet operations. If we didn't need all our own people, I'd have already brigged Hypatia's commanders and replaced them with UTA personnel. So if anyone gets in your way, they are to be considered enemy combatants and dealt with accordingly. Is that understood? So it's striked off the record. Yes, sir. Good hunting. On the way down to Hangar Bay, we passed the airlock tight Bay 4. I tried my best not to think about the man trapped inside it, the people beyond it, who they were and what they become. The gold UTA signal on my sleeve caught the light of the alert globes spinning above the sealed doors, red as the blood on my hands. The trip across Hypatia was taken in near silence. I should have been talking to my people, making sure they were chill. I could barely stop my teeth from chattering. I can imagine how kind of scary that is, and your adrenaline's pumping, you're scared, and you're also upset and pissed because, you're sacrificing people, and then they're literally killing people, I mean, I don't know. I wish I can stand up to the general myself. If I was Winifred, I would want to stand up to him, but, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. One of my Carenza rooks was looking at me. Doherty was her name, staring from behind her wire-rimmed spectacles like I had answers. I kept my eyes to the floor, spoke to no one in particular. Follow my lead. Do not fire unless I give the order. The first itchy trigger on my watch gets to learn what the outside of an airlock tastes like. Crystal? Ma'am, yes, ma'am, came a dozen shouts. We came to Hypatia's docking bay at Hardburn. The official grav kicked in and dropped me to my seat. So this is page 204, and I was up and out of it